If you want to launch a private label product on Amazon or have already launched and thinking of expanding your catalog, product listing is always the most important task on Amazon. Amazon has made several important updates to the create a listing interface and other listing features in 2025, and if you got confused with the interface, backend fields or any other thing while adding your products to Amazon catalog, then this video is for you. I'll explain how to list the products on Amazon the right way, and we'll talk about different methods, types of listings, and category keywords and everything that occurs while listing your products on Amazon. The very first step is to set up an Amazon Seller Central account if you have not already, and once your account is active, you will access the backend where all the listings are created. You can either add your products to an existing listing or create a completely new one. Adding to an existing listing means you are reselling the same products through the brand's authorization. For private label sellers, the focus should be on creating your own listing, which gives you a control over branding, images, keywords, and listing content, etc. Let me share my screen quickly and show you that how we can create a new product listing in Amazon account. Alright, so we are on the Seller Central homepage. You have to go to the catalog and then add products. And after add a product button, you can see this kind of dashboard in front of you, which was previously like this one. Yes, so this was the older version. You have to click on this. I am adding a product not sold on Amazon, and this was for the private label sellers. But right now we have this interface. You have a few new options in this interface. While you can also search for the asins right here, and you can just simply copy the listings as well. But that is for the reselling purposes. Right now we are going to create a new listing from scratch for the private label brands. So you have to click on this blank form option, and you have to click on the start to generate that form. Once you click on the start, this kind of window will pop up. Here we have to put the title of the product, then Amazon would show up the more fields related to our product category. And the other option is that you can download a spreadsheet from a Seller Central and you can just fill it out. So these are the two methods that you can add your listings to Amazon Seller Central. So for the spreadsheet, we would record a detailed separate video on the spreadsheet, that how you can download a spreadsheet and how you can create listings on Amazon in bulk, and what are the features of Amazon spreadsheet, how to use that, what are the best practices, and what to avoid in this sheet. So we would record a separate video on that, but right now I'm going to list our product on Amazon using the manual form, which is this. All right, so I have put my title in here, and once I click on the enter button, Amazon will automatically fetch the relevant product type. So if this is the browse node, actually you can also change that as well. If you feel that this specific category or this product type is not something relevant to your product, you can also select some other categories from here as well. The best practice is to just do a simple competitor research on Amazon and find out that what are the most common subcategories that most of your competitors are selling in. So you have to choose those categories for your listings as well. Right now I am going to select the Amazon suggested one, so I'm going to go with this. The first detail Amazon asks for is the product title. The title is critical because it heavily influences both ranking and click-through rates. Your title should lead with your main keyword and also include supporting keywords naturally. Amazon indexes your product based on the keywords in the title, bullet points, descriptions, and backend search terms. So it's your responsibility to tell Amazon exactly what your product is. Tools like Helium 10 can help you identify the search terms customers actually use. For example, if over 10,000 people a month search for the berberine tea, that phrase must appear in the title. Supporting terms such as immune support, caffeine free, or organic can be used in bullet or descriptions as well. And as I told, the other way of creating listing on Amazon is through flat file. It's a pre-made template that we get from Amazon, and we have to fill in the details in the Excel sheet. This is mostly used for larger SQ count accounts or to make any updates to the listing. I will record a separate detailed video on how to create a listing with the flat file and how to update any of the field for the listings via flat file option. Right now, we will further see that how we can create listings manually through Amazon Seller Central's listing creation interface. So as we discussed, the category selection is another crucial task that you have perform very carefully while creating your listing on Amazon. If you select the wrong category, your visibility can drop and Amazon might flag your listing as well. You need to place your product in the most relevant category, but sometimes a less competitive subcategory can offer a better chance to rank as a bestseller. Look at competitor listings and see which categories they are in, then decide whether to match them or target a sub niche. Here's the link to a detailed video on how to select the most relevant category for your product and what is Amazon browse tree guide. All right, here. So we have the title, in the item name, and we have the product type and item type keyword. So item type is keyword is something that Amazon assigns based on the selected category. After that, you have to check mark this option whether your product has the variations or not. It could be anything in terms of the colors, size, or any other thing as well. So if you have any sort of variations, you have to check this one. So Amazon will additionally ask for some other details, and if you don't have any variations, you can simply uncheck this. And then comes the brand name. So brand name is another important asset while creating your listing on Amazon. If you have a trademark registered in the relevant marketplace, and you have also the Amazon brand registry connected to that trademark, you should must use that brand name while creating your listings on Amazon. So right now I have multiple brands registered with this Seller Central, so I can choose any of these. So right now I am going to list my product with this brand name. So once you click the brand name, Amazon will automatically fetch the details regarding that brand. So if you don't have any brand registered yet, if and then if you just put the brand name in the search bar, Amazon will ask for some other verifications, like Amazon would ask for the some extra images to provide, and you have to provide those images to remove the error, and then you can use that brand name as well. And let's say if you want to just list your products under the generic brand name, you can also check this box. This product does not have a brand name, so Amazon will automatically like uh, put the generic in the brand name. And the most recommended option is always to have a brand registry with your Seller Central, so you can use your brand name to create listings on Amazon. The next thing is the external product ID, which is also known as UPC or EN. You have to purchase a UPC for each of your listings that you want to create on Amazon, and the recommended source of UPC is GS1 US. You can simply go to the GS1 US website and make a purchase of the number of UPCs that you required for your listings. So you have to put the UPC in here. UPC is a 12-digit universal product code that Amazon uses to identify your product. So right now I'm just randomly typing this number. So you can also just click on this. I don't have a product ID, and this will come in the UPC exemption part. We have a separate video for this. You can watch out that. You have to put in the UPC in this field, and you have to select the relevant type. If you are going with the EN, UPC, or GTIN, you have to click on this. So basically these are all almost the same thing. EN is mostly used in the European market, and GTIN is basically global trade international number. So you can go with any of these that you have purchased from the GS1 US website. So right now we have selected UPC in this case, and once you click on the next, Amazon will show the relevant fields for your product category. So right now we have the product description field, then we have the bullet points, then the images for on this window, and you can see the product detail sections, offer, and safety and compliance. These are all the sections that you need to fill in the details. And we are starting with the description. So let's suppose I have just entered this in the product description. You can add up to 5 bullet points in most of the categories on Amazon, while for some categories Amazon also allows up to 10 bullet points as well. And you have an option of adding up to 9 images, but Amazon shows 7 listing images on the detail page of most of the categories. So you have to upload the images here, you have to enter the bullet points here, and once you fill in all the details, Amazon will ask you to move to the next window. You have to click on the product detail option. So to finalize a listing, we have to fill in all these details. We have to put in the manufacturer. Special features are the backend search terms. You can also add now 2500 characters in the backend search terms. So Amazon recently made this update, and this help your SEO strengthen more. So you have to fill in all these details according to your products, and once you have done this, you have to set a competitive price for your products. And after filling all of these details, You have to select the country and region of the origin, like where the product is actually from and our battery is required. So you have to just fill in these details according to your products, and once you have filled all this data, you have to simply click on save and finish and submit button to proceed to the next step. Make sure to do a detailed market research to identify market average prices and what are the competitive prices that can bring in more conversions. Also, make sure to cover Amazon's referral fee, FBA fulfillment charges, and leave margin for the profit as well. Competing only on low prices usually backfires. Positioning as a premium product with a compelling value story often performs better. The bullets and product descriptions must highlight benefits, not just the features. A feature might say contains berberine, while a benefit explains that how it supports a healthy blood sugar or improves energy. Customers respond to what the product does for them, not just what it contains. Always wave keywords into bullets and descriptions without making the text spammy. Backend search terms are another place to add synonyms, misspellings, and secondary terms to increase indexing and visibility. Here's a detailed guide on a keyword research for your Amazon listings. You can watch out this video and you can get a detailed idea about the SEO and keyword research for listings. Then comes the images part. Images are one of the strongest sales driver. The main image must be on a pure white background, crisp and attention grabbing. The packaging should make the value clear at a glance, especially compared to the competitors. Supporting images should include lifestyle shots, infographics, comparison charts, and close ups of features. If possible, add a short video showing unboxing, use cases, or testimonials. Poor images are one of the most common reasons for low conversions and wasted ad spend. Before publishing, use hidden fields like offer start date to plan a coordinated launch. Setting the listing live date before you are ready often leads to weak early sales, which hurts ranking. By selecting a future start date and preparing your promotions, you can drive strong initial velocity. This signals to Amazon that your product is relevant, helping it climb search results faster. Once the listing is built, the next step is shipping inventory to Amazon's FBA warehouses. In Seller Central, go to Manage Inventory, select the product, and create a shipment plan. Enter box dimensions and weight, apply FNSQ labels, and choose whether you or Amazon will apply them. Select small parcel delivery or less than truckload depending on your volume. Print and attach both carrier labels and Amazon box ID labels, then send the inventory. It can take several weeks for stock to be checked in, so plan accordingly. Now, let's talk about a few common mistakes that sellers often make while creating listings on Amazon. The first one is rushing through the listing process instead of taking the time to write a strong title, clear bullet points, and high quality images. They upload something basic just to get the product live. This hurts them right away because a weak listing won't rank well and won't convert. The second mistake is pricing too low. Many new sellers think that the faster way to get sales is to undercut everyone else. But once Amazon's referral fee, FBA fees, and ad costs are taken out, there's little or no profit left. Selling more units at a loss is not a winning strategy. A better approach is to set a price that allows enough margins to cover all fees and still leave room for profits while also positioning the product as a quality option. The third mistake is poor inventory planning. Some sellers don't order enough units, run out of stock in the middle of their launch, and lose all sales momentum. Others order too much and end up paying high storage or aged inventory fees. Both situations hurt growth. Staying in stock is critical for building sales history, keeping a ranking stable, and gaining reviews. Each of these mistakes, weak listings, poor pricing, and bad inventory management, make it harder to build momentum. And momentum is what drives visibility, reviews, and long-term sales growth on Amazon for your brand. All right, so we have discussed about that how you can create a listing on Amazon manually through the web form in Amazon Seller Central. Like what to put in the title, in the category, and like how to use Amazon product ID, and what to put in the brand name, how to fill in your bullet points and descriptions. So if you have still any kind of questions regarding creating a listing on Amazon, or if you are struggling while creating your first listing on Amazon, drop down your question into the comment section. I'll help you out. Thank you.